Hey, hopefully the stream will work. The internet's kind of doing this. There's some weather going through. We'll see. Yeah, so if there's buffering, it's probably me, and we'll see if we can get through it. But hope you're doing well. Welcome to Wednesday night. I know I saw John Burnett was here. Nice to see you, and Bretner, David Casada, Agent J. Good to see all of you. If you're in the stream, say hi if you haven't said hi already. But yeah, let's see. And Bretner, gorgeous sunny day there, 17 degrees C inside. That sounds nice. It was considerably hotter than that where I was yesterday. I was down in Birmingham, Alabama, filming for a show, and it was hot. It was like 100, so what is that, 25C, 26C maybe? Something like that. It was hot. Let me see. Give me 37C. It was 37C where I was yesterday in Bretner, so it was hot. Too hot for my taste, I'll tell you that. But it was fun, and it was good. It was great. So, hey, Kyle Watts. Helen, nice to see you. Richard Black, hi. Nice to see you. Great. I actually got to meet with the Richard Black the other day, and it was really great. Hey, Jim, welcome. Pizark. See, Danny. Anybody else? Paul, nice to see you. Kyle Watts, Recovery Drone, good to see you all. So, if if this is your first time on the stream, then welcome. Nice to have you here. This is all about questions and answers and chatting back and forth, especially because I don't get the chance to get to very many questions in the comments. So if you have questions, this is a good time to ask, and I will do my best to answer them here. And the nice thing about this is we can have an actual sort of conversation-ish back and forth about this. Excuse me. I have a little bit of allergies going from being down in allergies, or it's just being in and out of so much AC and heat. But doing good. So, Bizarre, you would not want to go to Alabama right now. It was nice, but it was really, really, really hot. It was, yeah, especially for me. It was like 94, 95 was an ambient air temperature, but with the humidity, it was like 100, 103. So it's, 37, 38 Celsius. For those of you who are in Celsius land, that's how hot it was. It was really, really hot. So, and yes, there are thunderstorms running through or something going on with the internet. So there'll probably be some lagging going on. And unfortunately, it's just nothing I can do about that. But hey, Sunrise. Yeah, no worries, man. Danny, when am I planning on going back home? I'm headed home this weekend, and then I will be home for a bit. Hey, Alaska VFX and Arco. Hi. So yeah, Ali Sandy, nice to see you here too. And is that Southern Illinois or just SOIL Ariel? Crop Dusting Gabriel? Wait, Crop Dusting Gabriel, are you a crop duster? Like, is that what you do? I'm very curious because I've seen a lot of crop dusters, and I always enjoy watching crop dusters fly around, mostly because they're a little crazy and it's really fun to watch. So yes, Southern Illinois. Oh, cool. Nice. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I doubt you probably can, but like there's thundering going on. We'll see. Maybe. There, it's back. No, not yet. There it goes. So I don't know. This might be the way the stream goes tonight. We'll see. 108 in Montreal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's hot. Nickname Kelly Shores and Kim Aaron. Oh, gotcha, Gabriel. Nice. Or gotcha, Dustin. That's awesome. That's awesome. Maddie's Drone World. Hey, Alan Gabriel. Nice to see you all here. So, Paul Van Dyke. It's a 24 to 105 f4 lens, Sony lens for video. That's a great lens. Great lens for video. Actually, it's a great all-around lens, really. It really is good. So, yeah, if you're looking for a good kind of all-around lens, that's a really good one to start with. You'll be happy, very happy with it. Mark Lasby. Hey. Fly Zone. Hey, man. I'm sorry, I have been trying to find time to get together with you, and so far it just has not worked out. I'm sorry. My shoot schedules have been crazy. Good, but crazy. So it's been very, very crazy. So, and then how to Alaska. Hey, man. How are you guys doing? Pretty well. I've missed pretty much the whole summer in Alaska. Really, I'm looking forward to getting back and getting to experience some of the fall. So you just got a Paradenofi thermal, and we'll have to do a collaboration sometime this winter. That sounds awesome. Yes, let's do that. In fact, I have been coming out your way a few times, and so I'll try and hit you up next time I come out your way. Not recently, but I did a lot before, just because I'm trying to get out and see other places. So yeah, anyway. It's been perfect in Florida, Agent J. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Alan, did I build my Sicario, or was it a ready to fly purchase? I've built all of my drones. If I bought one, I'd probably buy it from Troy at Quad Standard Labs. He and I have talked a lot, and but I built both of mine, and I'm not sorry I did. But it definitely is a lot of work and a lot of time to build one, test it, tune it, and so it is. But I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with how it flies. It just, if I probably had to do it over again, I would probably just buy one from somebody like Quad Standard Labs, because anyway. Fly Zone, I'm here for a few more days, and I'm hoping that, I know tomorrow definitely is no good, tonight is no good, but I'm hoping that maybe Friday or Saturday there might be some wiggle room. We'll see. Some of it depends on the weather, but we'll see. So I think we might be, well, anyway, we'll see. Chris, Sunrise Water Media, see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Let's see. Yeah, boy, some of you I haven't seen in a long time. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I wanted to play you all a clip, if I can find it. Let me see. It would be here. You want to see a totally unedited clip? Let's see. I think this is probably, nope, not that one. Was it that one? Was it that day? Nope, not that day. A totally completely oh, that's the day it was. There it is. Unedited clip of something really fun I got to do. I know, probably nobody wants to do that. Now I gotta go over here and find where is it? Hold on. Getting there. So I gotta let my computer process this stuff for a second, and then let me see if I can get back into, do this. There we go. All right. Let's see. Somebody said something about the Tamron 18 35 to 150. Yes, John. I'm very excited about that lens. I don't know if they're going to send me one to review or not. I hope they do, but I don't know. But I'm very excited. I'm really excited about the lenses that Tamron is coming out with. They're just putting out some good lenses. They may not be the most unbelievably, insanely amazing lenses on the planet. Like, I mean, obviously you can spend more money and get better performing lenses and stuff. But for me, and for most people, I think they're hitting the market just dead on for a good value or a good balance between price, value, and performance. They're really doing a phenomenal job. So let's see. David Casada, am I still using Betaflight? Yes, I am still using Betaflight. I am going, when I get back to Alaska, I am going to put iNav on one of the Sicarios. I want to try iNav on one, just because having the loiter feature and some stuff like that would be tremendously helpful. And so if I can get iNav to fly reasonably close to Betaflight, I might switch to iNav on the Sicarios. We'll see. So. Hey, Steve Carpenter. Thanks for listening in, man. I appreciate it. Blue Dragons, starting out on drones, but don't know what to go for. Blue Dragons, I did make a whole video about it, but I really recommend people, if you're going to start out with drones, you don't really know what you want. One, you can decide between FPV drones or GPS drones, the stabilized drones. If you start with FPV drones, then I tell people to get the Beta 95. Boy, is it... okay, we're back. Beta 95, or Beta 95, not Beta 95. The Beta FPV Meteor 65 or Meteor 75 fly kit that they sell. If you're looking for like a camera drone, GPS style drone, then I would get the Mini SE from DJI or the Mini 2. Those are the drones that I would recommend. Those are great starting points. So let's see, Baddies Drone World. Nice to see you. Let's see, Agent J, Tamarron's been awesome. You're broke now, but planning to get a longer range. You're sticking with Tamarron. Nice, Agent J. Yeah, they're really good. Let's see, Dustin, what's the suggested camera settings like FPS on a Skydio 2? So on the Skydio 2, I do like the 4K 60. I don't generally use HDR just because sometimes it can be kind of weird, but I like the 4K 60 on there because then it gives you the option of slow motion or not slow motion. If you don't need slow motion, then drop to 4K 30 or 4K 24. That's what I do. And then I generally lock the white balance at 56K or 55K or 5,000, I think is what the option that Skydio gives you. And I've begged them to give us 5,500, but they haven't yet. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I do on the Skydio. And I'm pretty happy with that overall, if that makes sense. Let's see, Tamarron's been awesome, broke now, flown Alan, have I ever flown the non-box style camera on the Sicario? No, not yet. I have flown a non-box camera on another style of drone, and I do have the mount to put any kind of camera. So when I get back to Alaska, I will be putting, there's one particular thing I want to do, and I'll be putting my A7III on the Sicario and flying it into some dark places. Assuming they're accessible and not still covered in avalanche snow. I really want to fly the Sicario through an ice cave. So that's the plan, and that'll be my A7III because it just does so well at low light. But yeah. Windy and raining. Oh, dang, Maddie's Drone World. Sorry to hear that. Kind of that way here. Oh yeah, so if it's slow motion looking in edit, then just speed it up ×2, and you should be more like to normal speed. Hey, Black Mamba. Wait, who's Black Mamba? I think I know who that is. Anyway, so. But yeah, so any other questions, ask away. My Sicario and other FPV drones sitting over there, I could always run get them if I need to. The Alaskan RC guy. Hey, nice name. Mark H. Hey man, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I keep wishing I could, I need a show to take me up to your neck of the woods, Mark. You could say hi. That would be great. Cool, Dustin. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I like so Skydio hired or brought in some of the original GoPro people to do their imaging, and you can tell it looks similar to GoPro, but I really do. The stuff straight out of Skydio is really nice for what it is. It's great. So yeah. Pizark, you have a question about the Andy Cine C7 monitor I did. You have chronic migraines, very sensitive to LCD screens that flicker, uses PWM when the brightness is turned down. Pizark, yes. Unfortunately, I don't have it with me, and I haven't been back to test it yet. But I think that you commented on the video, right? Because as soon as I get back, I do want to test that and see if it flickers. And I'll post it as a community post or something like that. I don't think I can go back and find your comment just because it's probably like hundreds of comments back now. but I do want to test it and find out, because it was the one thing that I didn't get the chance to really test, and yeah, I'd like to test it out. So stay tuned to the live stream too, because I'll, you know, you can help remind me, hopefully. The deal is, I get back to Alaska, I land, I'm home for half a day, and then the next day I have to go out and film for a product that is coming to market here. I feel like my chair is really low. I have to film for a product that's going to be released here. I don't know when exactly, but I'm filming a bunch of B-roll and product like use videos in the mountains for the company that's releasing said product, and yeah, so I'm excited about the product, but yeah, it's going to be like get back and then go climbing in the mountains right away, pretty much, which is not bad, not a bad thing. But yeah, I will try and remember to do that. Pizark. There's got to be something to your name. I don't know. And also, is your icon looks like a glacier on a lake almost. I can't really tell from here, but yeah. So, Exalt. Exalt. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, you asked what camera am I using to stream. I use my A7S III, which is what I'm using right now, a Sony 24mm G Master lens, which I love. It's expensive, but I do really like it. It's a great lens. And then the software I use is OBS for the most part. That's what I use, OBS, and it works. Sometimes if I'm going to have guests on, which I want to do more of once I'm back in Alaska, I'll probably use StreamYard again. So let's see, Dustin, do you think you could do an in-depth camera tweaking video of Skydio 2 sometime, or any high-end camera drone that you really know more about this than I do? Yeah, I could. I guess I never did like a setup video for the Skydio, did I? I should probably do something like that. I should probably get the Skydio out and use it more too, because it's nice, and it's a great. Actually, there is a thing I want to use the Skydio for, and I need to. I'll probably take it with me. But yeah, Exalt. Does it work with Mac? Yeah, that's what I'm using to stream. Is my MacBook Pro. You can see this will probably be terrible, but right over there, and then I'm using an external monitor. Something like that. Get that over there. There we go. Okay. Mark H, you had a micro SD cord go out on the Air 2S. Oh, dang, Mark. Sorry, I hope you didn't lose anything really good. That's a bummer. That's Dustin. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I did, Dustin. I don't know why I didn't, but I guess I did not. Anyway, but one of the videos that I have been wanting to make, and I actually filmed most of it, and now I'm going to probably just refilm it because it was like during the early spring when we still had lots of winter in Alaska, was like matching different types of footage, GoPro with the A7S III, and then drones and all that, and meshing all those footages together and matching them. And so a lot of that would help you in the Skydio footage too. So I definitely will get off my behind and do something like that soon. I say get off my behind. Mostly it's about finding time to film this stuff and then edit and put it together in between all this stuff I've been doing lately. So let's see. Excuse me. Clint, hi, welcome to the stream. You've got one getting ready to start filming bow hunts in Texas, looking at the Tamron 28-200 for Sony E paired with the A7S III. What would be the downsides, in my opinion? It's a great lens. It's a really good all-in-one lens. I really like it as an all-in-one lens. The only downside is it doesn't have any image stabilization. But I don't know if there really are any all-in-one lenses that have, at that length, that have image stabilization. The A7S III does have good image stabilization built in, but it's still not as good as pairing a lens with image stabilization and the camera with image stabilization together. So I'd say the only other option I would look at would be the Sony 24-105, because I think that has an option for OS. optical image stabilization. Let me see real quick. Let me double check, because if I'm not right about that, then I don't want to lead you astray. 24 to 105. Does it not have? Oh yeah, it does have image stabilization. So in your case, I might actually go with that one instead. You can't punch in as far, but 105 is pretty good. Wait, is this for APS-C? Full frame? No, it's full frame. Yeah, okay. I got to make sure. Sometimes, yeah. So that's, in your case, I would probably go more with something like that, just because it has image stabilization built in. Really, really helps. But the 28 to 200 is a really good lens. If that's your budget, then I'd jump on that. Hey, Alaskan RC guy, you'd like for me to do a review of the Osmo Mobile 3? Yeah, I don't know why I've never done anything with that, other than I don't shoot with my phone very much, but I could look into doing something like that. That's good, Mark. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear you got your files off before it went completely bad. I do always think about that in the back of my head every time I'm filming. I'm like, oh, it's going to really suck if this card goes bad or something happens to it. Clint. Yeah, it's a great lens. It really is. I've thought about maybe getting one just to have, like, for stuff like this where I'm traveling a lot and I only really want to take one lens to save a lot of space and weight on my A7S III. It'd be a really good lens. So Sergio flies own drones. Dude, how many accounts do you have? I shouldn't be one to talk. I've got lots of different accounts. Anyway, Slim FPV, hey, from the UK. Hi, nice to meet you. You'd be interested to know how I match up A7III footage with the Air 2S? Yeah. So I do have a video. Well, I don't know if you were here earlier, Slim FPV, but I filmed an entire video to do just that. I walked across, and the problem is I walked across the frozen lake out to in front of a glacier, filmed a whole bunch of stuff, and then didn't edit it and didn't put it together. And I didn't film any of, like, the talking head parts, like this part where I'd be talking to you. And so it's fly zone. Got it. Gotcha. Anyway, so I need to film a new one, basically. Hey, Doc Murdoch, how you doing? So I need to film that and talk about how I match up the different footage that I use. And it's not specifically to those specific cameras as much as it is the principles about how you get the footage to match up pretty closely to begin with, and then what you need to do to, like, kind of just finesse it the rest of the way so it matches up pretty close. Anyway, but I do have a video planned. I have had a video planned since, like, March about that, and I haven't gotten around to it. But I will be getting back around to it very soon. And now that it's still summer in Alaska for a couple more weeks at least, I'm going to try and film some stuff outside. A lot of stuff outside while I can, as soon as I get back. So let's see. 32, watching 18 thumbs. Smash that like button. Thanks, Dustin. Yeah, Slim, FPV. So you have FPV in your name, so I assume you fly FPV. Do you fly with a GoPro? Is that what you typically do? Or do you fly others? You asked about the Air 2S, so I'm assuming you fly a lot of different things. But, yeah. Curious. So, let's see. Ali Zandi, what's my opinion of the 24 to 70 GM? You have the Sigma 24 to 70 Art, but dust gets into the lens pretty easily. So the GM is very well built. It's just very expensive. If you have the budget for it and you really want that GM, then let's see, because the rumor is they're going to release a new version of the 24 to 70 GM. So I would wait a little bit. I know the Sigma gets dust. That's why I haven't ever really recommended the Sigma to anybody, because it's had a lot of problems with dust. Now they might have fixed it. I just haven't heard that they have yet. So I would wait if you can wait. Now, if you need something now, Get the Tamron 24 or 28 to 75. It's great. I've had mine for a long time. I don't have any dust or mold in it or anything. You know, it's been a great one. So let's see, which is the evil twin? Yeah, exactly, Alaska VFX. And Brenner, you got lots of spare round to it if anyone wants some. Thanks, and Brenner. I'd say when I get around to it, it has been a challenge trying to still put videos out while being as busy as I've been. Now, thankfully, I've been fortunate to work with the people I've been working with, and they've been very understanding. Like when I made the last video about like the vlog of being a professional drone pilot, they were very patient and understanding when I was trying to film some stuff. And yeah, so yeah. Let's see. Moshi, what FPV drone should you get? If you've never flown FPV before, Moshi, then I would start with a Beta FPV Meteor 65 fly kit or something like that. That's what I would do. So let's see. Mark H, still no info. So Mark, I did see a rumor that the Mavic 3 Pro or the Mavic 3, the 3 Pro, whatever they're going to call it, has been pushed back to January now, or January, February is what the rumor is now. Also, the rumor is apparently they're looking at trying to fit a micro four thirds sensor on there, which would be amazing because then you're talking about pushing the Inspire quality, except for the X7S camera. But I mean, that'd be incredible if they could put a micro four thirds sensor on a Mavic Pro body. That would be amazing. I would be all over that. So yeah. Slim FPV, DJI FPV Air 2S A7. Want to mix multiple cameras to tell more of a story. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So like, I mean, the big thing is like with the A7, A7III A7S3, I always shot those in the normal kind of default colors. And then I would use the Air 2S. I always shoot in D-Log 10-bit because it gives you the most ability to color grade it and to push and pull stuff around, and it gives you the most dynamic range. The DJI FPV drone, you can film in the flat, but it's pretty difficult to do much with that footage. As far as like push and pull it around, you can a little bit. So, but I will say the biggest thing, Slim, it feels weird to say that, but anyway, the biggest thing, Slim FPV, is make sure that your white balance is set. Don't leave it to auto white balance because that'll make it much more difficult to match your footage in post. So if you know, across all of the cameras you're filming with, make sure it's set for the conditions. If it's sunny, it's set. They all need to be set at 55 or 5600 Kelvin, and that will help. That's like a great starting point of making sure your footage is kind of in the same ballpark, and then from there you can tweak with your editing software a little bit. So, Doc Murdoch, Emacs Tiny Hawk as well. Yeah, that's true. The Tiny Hawk 2 fly kit is a great one too. Let's see. Let's see what info he has. Oh, is he talking about it tonight, Dustin? Ooh, I'm gonna have to tune in for sure. I definitely plan on ending the stream when he starts because last week I didn't. Anyway, sheesh. What would I recommend as the first cine grade cam? Komodo, looking to use a heavy lift platform like the Alta X. Well, sheesh, if you're using Alta X and kind of those types of platforms, then yeah, the Komodo is a great place to start. Do you have an Alta X? Do you already fly heavy lift stuff, or are you just looking at jumping into it? Because that's, I mean, Alta X is a great drone. We worked with one recently, and it was fun to fly, a little bit terrifying because it is such a big drone, and it has a lot of power, but it's a very good, very capable drone. Sheesh, you're looking to invest. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so I mean, the Komodo is, if you've got the budget for it, then definitely get on the Komodo. That is a really, really good cinema camera for drones. Like, that's what I fly in the Sicario all the time. When we were working, I wasn't flying it, but when we were working with the Alta X, I was doing more FPV stuff on a recent production that we worked on. They were flying, I think they were flying an A7III Mini, if I remember right. And then I was flying a Komodo on the FPV drone. But yeah, Komodo is a good place to start, especially if you're looking to get into more production grade stuff. DPs, directors, they will hear the words Red Komodo and be much more happy or satisfied than if you have something else. So, you know, that's where you'd start. You've been using Vegas Pro for 15 years. What do I use? I use Final Cut Pro. Yeah, I bought Final Cut Pro 8-9 years ago, and that's just what I've used ever since. So I haven't messed with anything else yet. Yeah. As one thing, you need to get your setting properly set up on your drone, Agent J, or just sell it and get a new one. Yeah, right. Oh, Brad Henderson, best Cinewhoop drone to get. Shendrome Squirt slammed out of stock. Seems to be out of stock everywhere. Brad, check with Quad Standard Labs. Troy at Quad Standard Labs. It's, I think. See if he has any there. I don't know. He typically custom builds everything, like as they go, but he does great work. And yeah, if I was going to buy a pre-built one, that's what I'd get. And personally, like if you don't plan on doing any acrobatics or very much acrobatics, then the Slam Squirt is, in my opinion, is the way to go, because it strikes a nice balance of being able to get through small openings, small gaps, and fly around inside safely and stuff like that. Where is mine? Mine's over there. And so, you know, now if you're wanting to do more acrobatics and more stuff, they have the new one that Shendrones came out with called the Terraplane, I think, Terraplane. But I haven't jumped on that. I'm kind of waiting to see where it shakes out at, because I think, you know, there's always things you discover when the first few come out, and then they make improvements. So, but yeah, the Shendrone Squirt is what I would start with for sure. Either the full squirt is fine, but the Slam Squirt is just a little bit better. And do 6S. If you can do 6S, do 6S. 4S is okay, but you can still run a 6S drone on 4S battery. You just have a little less power. Yeah, so that's what I would do. Dustin, yeah, they're great. They're great. In fact, the, oh, I got to play you guys this. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Wait. I gotta do this. So this, this is not the way to do this, but it is what it is. So y'all can bear with me here for a second, right? Where did that go? Gosh dang it. See, I don't, like, normally I can just plug my phone in and play video clips for you guys. I can't do that right now because all my stuff is still, you know, it's in Alaska. And so finding the clips that I want to find is considerably more difficult. All right, I can't find it in there, so I don't know where it is. Anyway, if you look on my Instagram, where I did a fly-through of a helicopter, that was with the Shendrone Squirt, because my 95mm drone exploded a prop on my first flight, so that did not work out so well. So, but the Squirt worked fine, and I really like the cam. Dustin, you got to meet Ken Dono. Oh, cool. Awesome. Ken Heron. Yeah, they're cool. That's awesome. I wish I could have come to that. I was working, but it would have been fun. That would have been awesome. Budget Cinecam is the Lumix BHG1. Yeah, Doc, it is, but I personally, like, even with their quirks and their issues, for me, I got the Zcam E2M4. It's about $1,500. It shoots ProRes and kind of a RAW format too, where the BHG doesn't shoot a RAW format. And so, you know, that's kind of my, like, budget cinema camera that I've gone with. And I got a thing to put on there that will mod it so I can hook up all my Sony lenses to it, which is nice. Uh-oh, buffering. Uh-oh. Let's see if it comes back. Is it coming back? Is it coming back? Maybe? Is it gonna, oh boy. It's kind of back. So, Yeah, it's still thundering outside. So I might just have to call the stream a little early because of what the internet is doing right now. I can watch the speed is like diving and falling apart like there. So we might just need to call the stream done for the day. Yeah, the problem is, David, I'm back and then it dies again. It's either that or everybody in this building is watching Netflix. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll call it a night because I don't think the stream is going to hold up much longer with the storms outside. So, thank you all for being here, and thanks for being a part of the stream. I really appreciate you all being part of this channel, and I will be back in Alaska next week, so I'll be doing the same live stream, same place next week, and I will see you all then. Till then, be safe, be smart, and I'll see you all again soon in the next video. Cheers, everybody.